want to compete in the future. I want to compete in powerlifting, and I want to do open classic physique. Life comes by fast. You never know if you're going to be here tomorrow. So whatever it is you want to do, do it. I've never done this, I don't know. Name's Arturo. I'm from Utah, Salt Lake City. I have a coarctation of the aorta. I was born with a bicuspid valve. It's a valve in the heart that allows blood flow to the rest of the body, but I was only born with two. My first surgery was when I was 3 weeks old. My mom, she was pretty sad about it. I know it was probably something hard to take in, just because I was the fifth child, the baby, basically. I think it was hard for everyone. There's this place here, it's called Splashdown. So it's a water park, and we would go, and there's certain rides where you have to take off your shirt to get on. So my buddies would get on, no problem, and me, being a little skinnier than back then, I felt a little insecure. So I'd just, walk down the stairs and we just wait for my friends. I wanted to join football, but I couldn't because of my heart. And I was told by the coaches that I would break. So it sucked, I wanted to try for football. I never played on the football team, and the doctors told me I can't. Nothing I can do. Stuff like that kind of made me feel bad and kind of got me to that mindset, well, let's make a change. I did get some friends that were kind of like, why are you working out? You can hurt yourself, especially like my mom and like my aunts, to just tell me to be careful. But I did have those other friends that encouraged me to keep going. Dude, you're looking good, your abs are coming in. The only thing I was scared about was I wanted to know my limits. I never pushed heavy weight before. I never tried to max out on anything, on squat or bench press, and then I started seeing my body change a little bit. I had a chest workout one day. I might have pushed a little too hard than I should have. I came home, I was having a little chest pain for probably about a day or two, but that particular day it kind of hurt a little bit more. So that's kind of what pushed me to go to the doctors earlier. Oh my gosh, I completely forgot about this. The day I had my surgery was in 2010, so I was 9 years old. They gave me the mask, they put me to sleep, and I remember laughing. When I knocked out, I remember my kind of like my soul leaving my body, and I remember it going up, and I just see white everywhere, and I see all these people walking by. It's kind of like back in the day when people used to dress in suits and everyone used to carry suitcases, and I'm kind of hovering above and I'm looking, and in the back I see one man standing, but he's facing the opposite direction. He turns around and he looks at me. And you know who it was? It was Papa Berto. And we're looking at each other, and while I'm looking at him, over time I just kind of like float back down. And then I wake up. And I remember I told my mom, and she was crying, and I still remember that day. It's pushed me to become who I am today. It is a pretty crazy story. I had 3 open heart surgeries and I'm only 20 years old. You don't really hear that very often. A 20-year-old kid that had 3 open heart surgeries and he's at the gym every day. I think it reminds me of that kid when I was younger that had limits. And there was times where I was working out, didn't feel like going to the gym, or maybe in the future, me having a family, I don't want to stop. It reminds me, you have a scar, then it's going to be there for the rest of your life. So anytime you have a bad day, you just look at moving forward. I want to compete in the future. Either compete or go into powerlifting. I want to try it, I've been holding back on myself, but I think I want to try one of them by the end of this year. That's one of my goals. Don't let anyone tell you what you cannot do. Life is too short. And coming from me, I'm probably seem really young, but life comes by fast. You never know if you're going to be here tomorrow. So whatever it is you want to do, do it.